Hello, so today I am looking at enums and the from traits again, but using it with an array, and let's see where we get. So I'm using ChatGPT for a bit of assistance. So let's create a new project from array cd from nv. So apologies if this is not a thoroughly slick video, but I just thought whilst I'm doing this, I might as well just share it in case it's of value to anybody else. So what I'm going to do is create an enum, and we'll call it vehicle, and we'll have car, bike, lorry. Sorry, that's truck in America, isn't it? Sorry, apologise. And let's say van, should we? Okay. Then we want to implement um, from. Now, this is the bit that catches me out, or used to catch me out, and what to put here. So this is what the thing you're going to be, as it says here, used to do value-to-value conversions while consuming the input is a reciprocal of into. So from means we're going to be passing it something of this type. So we'll be passing it, we'll be matching on an I32 for, and then the name of our enum. Okay, so let's give us an error, obviously. And then we do function and then the lowercase name. And if you've got Rust Analyzer installed, it should offer you the autocomplete and so on. And what I'm going to do here is match on, what do I match on? So I think I match on the value. Is that right? So if we get, I'm going to pass in an array to this in the end. So we want to say if it's a 1, then we want vehicle car. 2, vehicle bike. 3, get the idea. Non-exhaustive patterns. Okay, yes, I need to just, if it's anything else, then what do we do? Is it should I be doing panic here? That works, or it will compile. So let's good, that compiles. Okay, so I've used the, I was going to say third-party trait, but it's not a trait that I've written. So I was reading the other day about the orphan rule. So you can implement your trait on someone else's type, someone else's type on, sorry, someone else's trait on your type, but you can't implement someone else's trait on someone else's type. That's called the orphan rule, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. So next, let's just do an implementation of vehicle, and this is where I'll have to go back to ChatGPT and just try and remember what it was that we're actually doing. um, so we want to take, we're going to take an array, and we want to take an array of numbers, and we want to convert that to, based on the enum, we want to then get a specific text output. So let's jump across to ChatGPT, which is somewhere over here. Is it here? Yeah. Let's move that back onto screen 1. Okay, so we've implemented the from U32 for our vehicle. Implement a custom method to convert a slice of U32. So basically, this is the method which is going to use from. It's going to take an array. It's going to return a vec of type vehicle. And then we're going to take the array and we're going to iterate over it. And then we're going to map item to vehicle from item. So vehicle from item. And then we'll collect it. Yeah, that looks okay. Why is it? Why is it not liking this? Oh, U32, sorry. Hmm, yeah, so it's looking after us. Right, so just to recap, we've got an enum with carbichlorovan, and then when we're going to pass an array of numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 into the from array method, and then that will match it with the enum, which we can then match or return specific text. So that's the import for the enum. That's our actual import for the enum, which is actually going to use from and let vehicle array 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do let vehicle back equal, and then we do from array vehicle from array on vehicle array. We borrow it. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. That compiles. And here comes the good bit. So we'll iterate over, so the vehicle vec, that is obviously a vec, and then we'll iterate over the vec, and then we can then match based on, so if we printed the vehicle vec, just to see what we're working with, and what, oh, because we, oh, sorry, right, well, let's just implement debug on vehicle vec on the vehicle. Got it already. So you can see now that we've, using from with our enum, we've converted numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 to car, bike, lorry, van. Okay, and then for vehicle, in vehicle vec, we're going to match the vehicle, format that better, turn off the hints, and if it's car, from the enum, then we'll print you have a car. If it's a bike, bike, lorry, honk honk, and if it's a van, you have a van. So what we've done is we've used from array to convert some U32s into the enum, and then from the enum we can then match on the enum via our new vec that we've created here. And then as we iterate over the vec, we can match on vehicle, and then we get the message. Quite a contrived example, but it's good practice just to wrap your head around what you're converting from and for. So if you can memorize this example or a very similar example, you'll memorize the fact that you're converting from something that you're going to pass in, and then for vehicle is basically your struct or your enum, your own your own type that you want to return.